Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Most of you by now know this is The Rambler, and if you didn't, now you know. In today's video, I'm just going to quick talk about all the uncertainties that we as content creators have. Obviously, we all know what happened with TikTok, and shortly after, CapCut followed suit. These apps that we as content creators know, love, and use to inspire us to create our content or to help us edit our videos to turn them into the piece of content that we are aiming for. There are so many uncertainties, and I just wanted to take a quick minute to talk about those since I am a new YouTuber. This is a small channel, and I still have a long way to go and a lot to learn. I just want to talk about having a plan, having alternatives, having a backup. I personally use InShot for my video editing. It's a free app. They do have a paid version of it. I have looked into it a little bit. There was a point in time where I was going to use CapCut. I downloaded the app, I made my account and all that, and it's been on my phone this whole time. But other than just clicking on it, going into there, messing around with it, maybe one time, I never really did anything with CapCut. And then right after the whole TikTok thing, I noticed that CapCut was having issues too. So I clicked on it, and yeah, it just didn't work. There was nothing there for my CapCut. So at that point, I just took it off my phone because, like I said, I've never used it. So to this point as it is, I still only have InShot. But with all the uncertainties, now I'm gonna start looking, y'all. I'm gonna start looking into other apps, other editing software. There's a lot of editing apps out there, y'all. Not all are created equal, but for any beginner, anybody who just needs to throw a video together, add some effects, change a filter, throw in some text, splice and clip and, throw some music on, whatever. All the free versions from what I've gathered, from, what I can tell and my personal experience with the InShot video editing app is the free versions are going to, for the most part, suffice. They will be okay. It'll allow you to do, the majority of the projects, that a small YouTuber would be tasked with. At least for me. I can speak for myself 100% behind that. But as, I continue to post, as I continue to try and improve my content, improve my editing, and, reach a larger audience here on YouTube with my channel, I do want to start researching other editing software, other editing apps. And, the best ones that come up when I do a Google search, they always run for, I don't know, $200 or $300. I'm assuming that's a lifetime subscription. I've never really looked in too far because, I don't think I'm quite ready to drop $200 or $300 for, like a high quality editing app. But I do plan on getting there, I do really believe that this channel can be something for me and go somewhere, and I'm gonna stay dedicated and I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep posting, I'm gonna do like I've been doing, and I'm gonna keep, practicing what I've been preaching. I may miss a day or two here or there as I go, and I'm just gonna have to be okay with that, It's just something that I'm gonna have to get over and be okay with, that, something might come up from day to day and I might not be able to post. Or I might be sick and just laying around all day and just not feeling like posting. Trying to create a piece of content may not always be the right choice, It's just about keeping your priorities in check, I guess, right? So, but I'm gonna keep going. Whether it's 2 or 3 vlogs a week, maybe one quality weekly vlog, I don't know. Either way, I'm still here on average every other day, if it's not every day. So I'm still hanging in there, I'm still checking in with y'all. But I am gonna start looking into other apps. And for those of you who create content as well and view these videos and subscribe to me and are starting to kind of become part of my community and my family, not only welcome and thank y'all, of course, like every video, I always thank all of y'all for being here. I love the support and I want to keep it going. I love seeing you guys get in those comments. But, for those of you who create content, especially for those of y'all who pay for editing, for your editing software, your editing app, do me a favor, get in those comments and let me know what software you're running And if you wouldn't mind, kind of give a price range and let me know if you think it's worth it. I really am genuinely curious. Because like I said, I use InShot. It's free. There is a paid version of it. But if I'm going to pay for an editing app, especially with all the uncertainties, because what could happen, right? Like one day I could wake up and InShot could be down. I never really thought about that until we just saw what happened this past weekend. So now it's got my eyes open a little bit. Now it's got me thinking, and I'm gonna start looking into alternatives. I think I'm still going to continue to use InShot because it hasn't let me down. And like I said, honestly, it does what I need it to do. I really can't complain, but there are things that I would like more of, I think. And I just don't know if the paid version of InShot would be worth it, as opposed to just paying maybe a little bit more than what the premium version of InShot would be, and just get a better app in general. Like I know there's like the Adobe, and there's a couple different Adobes. There's other ones out there. I know there's a lot of other ones out there. I've done the Google searches like anybody else is capable of, and it always comes up with like the top 10 list of the recommendations and blah blah blah. But I want to know from y'all, the ones who actually use the software, the ones who create your content with it, and I just want to know, what software do you use? About where does it run price-wise? And do you think it's worth it? Or do you think I should just stick with my free software and find a backup free software that I should obviously start getting familiar with? Because if that does happen and I wake up one day and InShot is down and I had, maybe a brilliant vlog idea for that day, I'm gonna be a little upset, man. I'm gonna be a little not too happy if I log into my InShot app and just to be told that, oh, well, we decided we're gonna shut this down this week, out of nowhere. So, that got me thinking. So that was the whole purpose of this vlog. Yeah. I think that's about it, y'all. I'm gonna wrap this up though. But if you have any helpful tips as far as editing and, or just let me know what you use. Maybe you use InShot too. Maybe you use the paid version of it. Maybe you love it. Maybe you think it's not worth paying the, I don't know, I think it's like a $50 for like a lifetime membership or something like that. Or like $8 a month or whatever it is. I don't know. But as always, y'all, I'm going to check up off out of this one. Thank you for watching. Thanks for being here. I am the Rambler, and I'm out, y'all.